Hi, it's Kyle, and welcome to the 111 Days Raise Your Vibration Challenge. This is the first video of 111 lessons. And before we get into the practice, I think it would be really important just to kind of set a precedence for you and just kind of tell you how this is going to work and how you can make the most of this experience. If you have not already got your own copy of Raise Your Vibration, it is available via Audible, it's available on Kindle, and you can get it from most good bookstores and pretty much all great spiritual bookstores. And for every single day for the next 111 days, there will be a practice, an intention, a spiritual practice to help you get aligned and raise your vibration. To understand what it means to raise your vibration is really simple. We all know what it's like to walk into a room and be met by a kind of tense, negative energy. Whether someone's in a bad mood, there's been an argument, a misunderstanding. And we know what it's like to walk in there and feel a kind of thick heaviness in the air. That is a low vibration. We know what it's like also to walk into a party or walk in to be met by loved ones or family members that we've not seen for a long time, or even walk in and see children having a good time and laughing and giggling. That makes us feel positive, it makes us feel uplifted, and we feel this good energy inside of us, and that's a high vibration. In order for us to grow spiritually and become more aware of our intuition and create more experiences of abundance and support, our aim is to raise our vibration. It's to lift the goodness inside of us and constantly align to that. Now, one of the things that I have found is that many people are drawn to the spiritual path, especially if they have been challenged and they want the spiritual path to heal them. And one of the things that I want to say and recommend to you is that even when times get rough, continue to practice. Even when times get challenging, continue to practice. So many people start to lose their way with their spiritual practice when things get hard. But that's the thing. The spiritual practice is that almost first aid kit for the soul that will help us move out of that challenging energy or that darkness and back into the light. So for the next 111 days, you are going to embark upon a journey. And this journey is all about exploring and it's all about expansion. And ultimately, the only way you can explore and expand is if you come with consistency and continue to kind of dedicate yourself to this practice. So for the next 111 days, you are invited to explore your soul and connect with that. And the lessons that I'll be sharing here with you are just to support that, but you can also do the practice on your own. All you need is a copy of Raise Your Vibration. Now, this is my own copy of Raise Your Vibration. It was published in 2016. I've done this challenge multiple times, and every New Year's Day I start it again. And it's just this amazing opportunity to realign my energy and realign my soul. So I invite you, in fact, I challenge you to raise your vibration as we embark upon this journey together. Thank you for being here. Now, we are starting on vibe number 1. And I want to read it to you and I'll take you through the practice. So one of the things I'll say to you is throughout the book and the lessons, each section is all aligned to a energy point within the body or within the spiritual energy. And the first 10 lessons are all about the base chakra. And the base chakra, if you were to imagine it in nature, would be the soil in which seeds are planted. So ultimately, these lessons for the next 10 lessons are all about creating a foundation, creating a precedence, kind of setting down the foundations in which we are about to plant our seeds and allow things to grow. Vibe number 1, you ain't doing this solo. Everything in the universe is energy, including you. For that reason, you do not walk this path alone. You are connected to everyone and everything that is, was, and ever will be. You are connected to the essence of life because it's moving through every aspect of your being. The moment you are born, you are given the gift of free will. Although as a child you don't fully understand it, you can still decide when you want food or even when you want support. Your free will really starts to unfold as you develop. and it's put into full use when you enter adult life. You get to decide what you want to do, who you want to do it with, and when and where you do it. You are essentially in control. The same goes for support. The universe has given us the chance to decide how we walk this path, and although it would love to help us, it can't do so unless we choose to ask. Many people live their lives feeling unsupported and alone. They generally don't realize that it's just a shift in perception that can change that. Independence is seen as a strength on earth. Being able to do your own thing and not ask for help seems to be positive. The downside is that many people feel it is weak to ask for help. In spirituality, we honor independence, but we also know that there is another option. It's called co-creation. In order to raise your vibration and move beyond the limited thoughts that can make you feel isolated, you have to surrender the idea of being independent and move into the space of co-creating with the Creator. Your vision of the Creator will be different from mine. It can be called God, or it can just be called life, or whatever works for you is right. For me, I like to say Mother Earth and Father Sky. Other times when I'm speaking in conversation, I'll call it the universe. So whatever you want to call this presence, this energy, this love that is within you, you have to acknowledge and realize that you are not independent, separate from that, but you are part of that. And so therefore you are a co-creator. Today, realize that you are walking this path with your Creator, with the universe, and with the energy you are co-creating. When you realize that you don't have to do everything on your own, a huge weight is lifted from your shoulders. Essentially, you are allowing the weight of your own world to be held by a power that is greater than you are. Here's the vibe of the day. This is all about intention. There's no right or wrong way to get this intention running for you. Maybe meditate on it, say it, pray it, or dance it. If the intention is right, the vibe is right. So today you are being invited to surrender your independence. And that doesn't mean you'll still not have your independence. You see, your independence is a big part of who you are. It's a big part of your life. And doing your own thing and following your own compass is essentially what you'll continue to do. However, you're moving into this miraculous mindset that you are never alone. You're moving into this way of thinking that the universe is constantly and consistently got your back only if you continue to realign yourself with that. So often whenever people are going through a challenge, and I do this as well, like we'll assume that the problem is down here, and if we are of the believing type, we'll also assume that God or the universe or that power that can help us is up there. And in some way, we create a separation between these two energies when ultimately, if we just to move back into basic physics or the science of spirituality, we'll recognize that and ultimately they're one. God and our problem are in fact connected and one. So when you choose to surrender your independence, you're moving back into that thinking that you are one with the everything that is, that you can never be on your own. Even when you feel alone, you're still connected to something greater. So if you want to put your hand on your heart and just feel this and breathe with me, I will read the affirmation to you. Today, I choose to surrender my independence. I choose to remember that I don't walk this path alone. I am co-creating my world with my Creator. Angels dance around me. As everything in the universe is made of energy, including me, I choose to welcome the energy of support and love into my life. Today, I choose to walk with the universe, knowing it's supporting every step I take. Share your vibe. I accept that I am fully supported by the universe. Welcome to Raise Your Vibration. This is day 1 of 111. Today you have recognized that you are not alone. You are not doing this solo. There is a power that is not only within you, but a power that is surrounding you, and together you are greater. And when you recognize that that power is with you and around you, you can never be alone. Namaste.